Tune in to Positive Radio 106.9 on the FM band. Mount Vernon, Yonkers, New Rochelle, the Bronx. Positive Radio is not a religious radio. We deal with positive around here, no negative. Keep it locked.
Then he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, be still. Good God from Zion, what manner of man is this? Oh, glory to God. What manner of man is this, that the wind and the sea obey? What manner of man is this, that the wind and the sea obey? This is the Lord, the one, just story. It's the Lord, the King of glory. That is the Lord, yeah, we all
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to you, Janet. Big up yourself, Janet. Good afternoon to you. Greetings. Hey, Rebecca Rotti. God bless you, my one and only niece in America. Oh, no dozing. Oh, no do. Big up on herself. Good evening. Guys, just get your topic, whatever you want to talk about tonight. That's what Rosie and I will be speaking about. If you want a lot of laugh, you tell us what you want to laugh about. If you want to be serious, tell us what you want to be serious about. If you tell us you just want us to play Dolly House and all of those things, Janet, we will definitely do it. All right, because whenever you speak, we listen. Hey, Bev Baker, good afternoon and welcome. Good afternoon to those who are locked and listening over there on YouTube. It's Let's Talk, and we're going to be talking. Let me see if I can get over Let's Talk. Yeah, I think I can. Yes, so we're going to be talking this afternoon with none other than our host, Rosie B. But in the meantime, let me play a song now. Let me play a song until Rosie gets in the house. Let me do this.
Forever convinced But neither death nor life will be able to separate me from the love of God. That's why all of the whole of Jamaica said, demon. Now give the glory to Satan. Could I win 1,000 awards? Get no forward. All of the glory belongs.
In the meantime, guys, let us go ahead and continue to share the broadcast so those who are, a little bit busy and not able to hear that we're live can hear us. So go ahead and continue to share the broadcast. Let me say pleasant good afternoon to 106.9 Positive Radio right here in the state of New York, in the city of money earning Mount Vernon, which borders the Boogie Down Bronx, Yonkers, New Rochelle, and a portion of Pelham. God bless you, everyone. Good evening, Radio Land 106.9. Some of you are on your way home, right? Drive safely. And if you're just driving around and have us loud and clear in your ears, we're going to ask you that you just be safe out there, right? It's a crazy world out there. So we want you to be safe and get to your family in one pieces. One pieces, yes, in one piece. That's what happens when you talk too much. Well, anyways, let's continue to tag and share our family members, our brothers and sisters, those who are regular into Let's Talk. Please go ahead and share the broadcast. All right, guys? Love ya.
Wrap up in a God like a scandal bar from a place of shame and sin. My life was bare, no Christ within. Me think say me did dirty, thought I was hellbound. Figure that I was lost, never knew I would be found. Till me read Romans later, found out exactly where me did I look for. Ja, I go love you no matter what. All if the whole of Jamaica said demon. Now get the glory to Satan. Could I win 1,000 awards? Get no forward. All of the glory belongs to Jesus Christ. Who works the demon. But me now get the glory to Satan. Cause I want God to serve. I'm not of this world. Rap-a-pum-pum in a Jesus Christ. Rap-a-pum-pum, rap-a-pum-pum. Wrap up in a God like a scandal God. Rap-a-pum-pum, rap-a-pum-pum. Wrap up in a God like a scandal God. When me hit the streets with a sweep concrete, me not feel complete without the spirit. When me a work, when me a rest, up in them arms like me under arrest. You see, I know where Jehovah took me from. Only the people saved by grace would understand. Only the whole of Jamaica said, demon. Now get the glory to Satan. Could I win 1,000 awards? Get no forward. All of the glory belongs to Jesus Christ. The whole world said, demon. But me now give the glory to Satan. Cause I want God to serve. I'm not of this world. Rap-a-pum-pum in a Jesus Christ. Rap-a-pum-pum, rap-a-pum-pum.
Okay, all righty. Let us do that. What happened? No sound, no sound. Can you hear me now, Natalie? I think it's a song that they can you hear me now? Tell me, can you hear me now? I think it's a sound. Let me know if you can hear. Good afternoon, Auntie Ruthlyn Jones, Michelle Registy, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. I can see sound coming through. Good night. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, Natalie, they can hear you. And the Rutlin, can you hear? Loud and clear. Natalie, what happened? Refresh your phone, refresh your system. All right. I'm waiting for Rosie to come. And when Rosie come, we'll tell you we may have a couple of changes. I'm not sure if Rosie's going to be along, right? And so I just didn't want to not show up today. I really and truly did not want to not show up. I wanted to show up because something came up, right? So Rosie may not be able to stay with us. Hey Donna, how you doing, Queen? Rosie may not be able to stay the full show, but I will be here with you. The telephone lines are open right off the bat today at 718-569-6622. 718-569-6622. Whatever is on your mind, call and we'll talk about it. It does not matter what topic you want to discuss. Call and talk about it today because um what we wanted to present to you, we're not able to present it in the manner in which we want to present it, right? And so we just decided that we're just gonna do freestyle. So let me get Rosie in right away. I think I see that she is here. So I'm gonna get Rosie in. Once she come back, I'll get her in. Right. Good afternoon to you, Auntie Ruthlyn. Those of you who are behind the scene on Facebook and YouTube. Um, Greetings to you. Greetings, and I greet you well. Loud and clear, Janet. What do you want to talk about? Just put a topic in the comment section if you don't want to call. What's bothering you? What is perplexing you? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? That's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about you tonight. We want to talk about how you struggle, how you're winning, and all of that. Everything in one. It's like a one pot soup, like the soup I'm drink today. I drink some soup today, me I tell you, God, no. Oh God, drink some soup today. I'm have to repent. I think me I go repent. Me I go put Rosie in right now because we don't have no time, much time to go. Good afternoon to you, my sister. God bless you. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Amen. Amen. I
Evening,
love your pink
everyone.
t-shirt.
Everyone, blessings to you. God is
Amen.
indeed awesome wherever you are listening from. Welcome to Let's Talk. And this evening, as you heard, it's freelance.
Yes.
Yes, bothering you. Want to know all these things. So send in your questions, send in your topic, and we are gonna let's talk. Now we're gonna chat.
We are gonna chat. We are indeed gonna chat tonight. Tonight we're going to be chatting. So how you doing, Queen? How are you?
Well, I mean, I'm super tired, but of course, we have the positive family to obligated to our little show.
We are committed to them.
So,
Yeah.
yes. So we just stick to the task, even though we're tired and we have our own lives and we have our
That is so true.
own.
That is with you. I agree with you. I so agree with you. And we know you two have your own lives, and but you decide that we're gonna just fellowship together and just keep one another company. This is how we play as adult. Nice, and we sit down and talk, right, Rosie? So
That's
therefore,
right. That's right.
be here. All right, we get a call right away. So let's hear what's going on. Yeah, man. Come in, third
Mhm.
co-host. Become yourself.
Yes, me nice to in auntie. You when me are coming with now.
Right.
You remember when we are picking your mama say well, she a got home because she go buy a pants length. So I can't remember four for and I go in a jeans pants, I lie her truth.
True that.
All right. Remember the pants length them she usually go buy.
Yes.
Them have gabardine,
Turley and
crimpling,
wool.
turling and wool. Vicuna Black, pick and pick. But some of them, no man, start up the show, no auntie, man, no stop it, no man.
So when your mother go buy it now, what you want to talk about? Talk to me.
No, when
Talk.
my mother go buy that for all my father, and buy all 5 piece of pants length. And she
Okay.
said, what you want? Make it, oh, you going to make it no better and Glenn, so no worry about that. I got the tailor.
Right.
And when Dada got the tailor and Dada go back for him pants, them no, seam well, stiff enough. Cut short.
Crimpling. Somebody say crimpling.
Crimpling? Yes, crimpling.
Michelle say
Yeah, man.
crimpling.
Yes, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So I could kick it out. Me I kick it out. So I go make somebody else come in and say something.
So you okay? So that's where you want to talk about. You want to go back
Yes,
in at the old days. You want to go back in
you
at
want
some
to go
good
back in the old
memories.
days, man. And the peel, and
Uh,
the bucket,
them something
and
that
the
you want to
bad
talk about
pan.
tonight for freestyle night.
Yes, man. The
All
peel
right
and the
then.
bad pan and the butter pan.
All right.
And you drink the soup, you drink the tea, the hot chocolate tea out of the milk can. Come on, no
All
people,
right.
man.
All right,
But good night
darling.
to talk no man no summertime now, man.
We getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. And thank you very much, Rebecca, my
Yes.
only niece in America.
Aye.
All right. God bless you. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. Goblet. Oh gosh. Let me tell you something right now. Off the bat. I kind of no know them something here, really. I kind of no know them something here. Good afternoon and welcome. Good, Natalie. How you do? Natalie, what happened to you? Hello? Yes. I can tell you what is goblet. What is goblet, guys? I need some people who know these things for coming on the broadcast. Christine Reed, good Christine Reed, good afternoon. I am going to be being educated today by you, the audience, because I didn't grow with granny. I didn't grow in other country like that, so I don't have those memory. So I'm willing to learn. But one thing I know that she was talking about the gabardine and the turlina wool and the crimpling. I remember my mother used to make skirts, some of our clothes out of the flour bag. You guys remember when flour bag used to wear back in the 17s? We would get the flour bag, take out the string, wash the fabric, I think, and make clothes with it. And the crocus bag. My mother, as I've told you guys, is a very talented woman. I remember my mother made shoes. They had those platform shoes, Michelle. And I think she went to the shoemaker man and he cut the board part over for her. And then she would come home and she would get the crocus bag and cut it out and make shoes for herself. She was very talented. And of course she made the skirts out of the oh yeah, Donna, and they were very nice. And I remember we used to have the flower bag. You remember when flower bag used to wear? If it have the red on it, or if it have the based upon how the flower bag is designed, Ruth, we would have that there. But that's some of the memories I have, but I don't have much. And so I'm asking that you guys call in the broadcast. The number is running below the screen for those of you who are on Facebook and YouTube. And for those of you who are listening on the dial at 106.9, please do call at 718. Here we get a call. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Auntie Donna, Auntie Rosie, everyone. How are you
Hello.
doing?
Hello. I'm good. I'm good, Natalie. Talk to me. What's
No,
on your mind
no,
tonight?
Auntie Donna, my story is not about old time and stuff. I
Talk to
want to
me.
throw out something to you, and you guys tell me yes or no,
Go
right?
ahead.
So, if you in a group where you have secret sister, right? Where you pick a person and you to give them a present, through the year. And the person beside you doesn't know you are the secret friend. And that person sit down there talking about the present that you gave them. Oh, two little, three little candles, and they put it in Amazon bag like I want to know where it come from. Now tell me, would you let the person know that you are the person that you know what they're talking about you? Or do you leave it alone?
You know, I would answer this. Okay, great. You hear what she says, that she was at a they have a secret um they have a secret Santa sort of a situation. Person's grab name. Let me get her back. Yeah, go ahead, Natalie. You got
What's
cut off.
going? I don't know. Um, did you hear everything that I said?
Well, I don't know if you have more. I was trying to explain to the
No.
community.
Um, no, I want to know, would you tell the person, listen, I didn't like what you say, I'm the person, or you just leave it alone and pretend like you never hear anything?
I could answer this in three layer, but I'm gonna answer it in
Hmm.
my and in my age group. Know that my age group, which is my wisdom age group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would say to the person, I would start to go into lecturing, like, you don't know if that's all the money that person have. Maybe that
Mm-hmm.
person get, I would go into that without revealing that I would it's me. Donna Loftus said leave it alone. I really wouldn't leave it alone, because I would have to check that person, the person that I am. I will have to check that person. You understand?
I was, I was, but it was noisy in the restaurant and stuff. So you're listening and you're paying attention somewhere else. But like more than one person was talking, but the person that was beside me was that person, secret person. So I'm listening one ear and then somebody else talking to me. So by the time those conversation was done, I was so shocked that I'm like, oh my God, I wasn't even thinking, don't put it in Amazon. I'm thinking, okay, I'm put it in the bag. So if somebody look in the bag, they don't see what present they're getting. So I wasn't thinking, oh, it's Amazon bag. And I was so shocked, like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Well, we have the community. We have um Donna Laughter is saying leave it alone. Um, Michelle says leave it alone. It's a secret. So if she doesn't like the gift, then you change it the next time. Plus, they are free to re-gift that gift. Yes. Yes. All right. So we're
No,
gonna
but
talk
you
about
don't
it.
have nothing to once you give that person a gift, it's
Mhm.
just a gift. There's no receipt, no nothing.
Yeah.
That's just a secret friend through
Right.
the year.
And
And
that
then
is
at the
one of
end
the
of the year, you reveal yourself.
okay, and that's why I would check the person without revealing myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That
Mm.
is this is the
But it done gone already.
yeah, I would check the person without. I know for you
Yeah.
it's already gone, but just in case someone in our community have that issue, we can
Right.
always, you know what I mean? All right. Thank you
Right.
very much, Natalie. I'm gonna
Okay.
talk.
All right.
Feel free to call back with anything else, right?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Donna, I know you have the studio number. I would love for you to call in and get in on this because you're one intelligent sister and I want to be educated on this. Um so what Donna said, it may cause animosity if you say something. But like I said, I wouldn't reveal that I am the person that give her the gift, right? Because she does not know my heart, or the person does not know my heart. I would go into being wise, like checking the person and said, what if that's all the person can do? Little is much when God is in it, because I'm sure this is a religious, godlike sort of community. Um, that is, how I would deal with it. Um, and And I like what Michelle says, that the next time you can re-gift it. Welcome to Maureen Browder. Planka is in the house. Maureen, good afternoon. Charles GMA, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ruth Edward is here. Christine Reed, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. Rosie is back while I held the fort. So let me get Rosie back in.
Well, I am back. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm back. The day up.
So were you able to hear what was going on?
No, I was hearing a part of it and then it got cut off, so wasn't hearing for the
So
second round.
all right. So Natalie Mayon calling and she's saying, how would you react to this scenario? There was a secret gift giving, secret Santa sort of thing, but they call it secret sister. And they were giving gifts possibly for a birthday or a holiday or for a function. They don't know who they're giving the gifts. It's an anonymous thing. Um, and she said the person who she gave the gift was sitting beside her, not knowing she's the one that gave her the gift. And that recipient, the sister, was talking bad about the gift that she gave
Oh my goodness.
her, anonymous. And she was just dogging the person, not knowing it's not
That it was her.
gift. So Natalie wants to know, wants the community to know, How do you address that? How would you address it? I told them how I would address it. How would you address it?
Let me tell you something. You see, the human side of us is going to always want to respond. Always. Worse, if it's something bad, trust me, you're going to want to respond. But for me personally, sometimes wisdom, some things you just leave it alone. Silence is golden. Some things you just leave it alone. It's a part of wisdom. It's not everything you yap about and cuss and carry on because it may end up even worse and causing a lot of more tension and problem and stress
All right, we have
and judgment.
a call with somebody opinion. Let's good afternoon and welcome.
Yes, it was coming off Mayor Street and would have to check the person.
You would have to check the person. Yeah, I would have
Yeah,
me would have to check the person. Thank you, Rebecca.
would have to check it, man. It's sometimes, can make people know, say, why you're not stupid, you're not fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So me the on your side, not Alicia Rude.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. All right.
yes,
Thank
me
you. I
auntie, me
agree. I
there with
agree.
you.
I agree.
Yes.
And that is where the wisdom come in, Rosie, right?
Yeah.
Because um I said I would check her without letting her know I was the one that gave the gift.
Hmm.
And that is being wise. Just check her and said, I wouldn't tell her I was the person that gave her the gift. I would said, but what if this is all the person
Yes.
can afford? What if this is the last the person have, but the person want to participate? Why are you
Mhm.
giving the gift this way when it was given out of the abundance of somebody's heart? Let me calls are coming in. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Auntie Donna and Rosie B.
Good afternoon to you, Auntie Ruthie.
Yeah, one
Nice.
question with Natalie. Is this a gift exchange? You know, when you bring, when
Yes,
you
yes,
have
it
something
was. Yes,
and
but
you
it's
get
but
bring
it's a
a gift
secret one.
and it's a secret one.
Hmm.
Well, what we try and do when the next time when it come around, before they do it, say something to everyone, not only the person who are there, get the group together and announce, say, it's a secret gift, and whatever God bless you with, you take.
Yes, I agree with you. I really and truly agree with you on that.
Because if it happen again next time, you don't know what the person will do.
Amen. That's right. Yeah, and that's why I would check the person. All right. Thank you, Auntie Ruthie. You have anything else?
Yeah.
Feel free to call because I think this a lot of persons is loving how we are starting off right here. So
Yes.
we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right. God bless you.
Wow, that's a very serious thing, though. It's a serious.
Of
And I
course.
had a similar experience. It wasn't with a gift, but, and this is why I tell people that sometimes silence kill people, let me tell you, because they don't know what action or if you're going to talk about it. Um, as I say, it's similar. It's no gift business. But I do know something about somebody, and the person knows that I know. She knows because I have evidence.
Wow.
And if I talk about it, it's gonna be very detrimental on her part. It's me she crossed, but it can damage family, everything. And the mere fact that I didn't talk about it, I didn't say a word to her, but she knows that I know. So she's so fearful of me because she don't want me to talk. She don't know what action I'm gonna take. So sometimes the silence is the killer.
And that's exactly what I said. I said, I'm not going to tell her. I'm going to remain silent, not let her. I revealed that it was me, but I
Yes.
would definitely check that person. Donna Loftus says, but something inside you going to want you to tell her it's you. No, no. Because if I reveal it's me, no, she going to look bad, and we don't want. For me, I don't want people to look bad. I really and truly, I will check you, but I don't want you to feel that bad about it. You understand? So that's one of the reasons why I said I would not reveal it's me that gave her the gift. I would remain silent about my identity as the giver, but I would head to her. I would say to her, it is all in good humor, good fun, everything. What if this is the last the person have or what the person can afford? Sometimes it's not good to, to be so
Yes.
full.
And that is very embarrassing. And the fact that, Auntie Donna, it is anonymous, you don't even know if it's the person you're talking to. So you in yourself, you don't understand yourself either.
I
You
tell you,
understand what I'm saying?
I didn't.
Yeah, because you're talking like that and you don't even know if it's the person beside you because it's anonymous. That simply tells you the kind of person she is. She's not appreciative of anything. And
Mhm.
sometimes persons last, they take up and give you. You don't know people pocket. You
That is
don't know people's situation. And
that
that
is
is why even with this pastor from Spanish Town, I had so much respect for that man,
mhm.
and they had this thing where he was saying, $5,000 he wants. So persons with $5,000 would come up, and then this gentleman came up with him like a $500. You don't know if it's out is him last money him take up put in on that pan, and then you, the pastor, the bishop, take out the $500 and say, "Come take this, party money, take it back." You're rude. You're rude at other place because you don't know people's situation.
Right.
When you jump in the car and go about your business, the man have it hold him 2 feet. You
Yeah.
understand? He maybe don't even have anything to eat at home. You don't do those things to people.
Yeah, you don't do those things to person. What Charles GMA. Good night to you, Natalie Jackson. Good night, Sister Barbara Jackson. You guys are talking to us tonight. The topic is coming, the topic of discussion will be coming from every single one of you. And so I'm asking you to just throw it out there. I will read your comment and we will talk about it. And I kind of I'm liking today's tonight broadcast.
Yes, yes. We think of the box.
Come on, no, Rosie. And Shell says, what we do in our job now is suggest an amount. Everyone would list three things they would like, and their secret persons would know when they pick the name. I agree with you, Auntie Donna. Yes. I like that suggestion. So maybe Natalie, you could suggest it to the head of the department that does this. This is a great idea. So put your name and three things that you desire. Put the amount and three things that you desire. I love that. I really love
Yes, yes,
this. Do you like that idea, Rosie?
yes, yes.
All right.
And that way persons won't be disappointed, but I mean, I think they could have a scale in terms of the amount of money that should be spent, or
Maybe,
put an amount, no
you know,
less than or no more than, you
yes,
know.
he says.
So you know exactly what your budget is and what the person, and even if there's a budget, you really don't know what the person wants. So for example, you buy a blender, the person have 3 blenders home,
Well,
and you buy a blender, they're going to be disappointed.
well, what she said is to be specific. And, she said, write it
Yes,
out. You want a blender, a Louis Vuitton, or a Christian Boutini shoes, you write it on it. If it's
yes,
not in
that's
the,
a great idea.
yes, it's a great idea. And Natalie, here's this now. The person will know at the end of the year. That's when everybody reveal their secret friend. What a big soap. Natalie, so no, I want to know how you are handling that. How are you handling that? Because, this is a secret friend, and, you have to be dealing with her until all the way up to Christmas at the end of the year.
That's
And she's
crazy.
holding you? Oh my God, Natalie. I don't know how. I hope somebody can give some information that can help you in this thing here.
It's a rough. it's a rough situation, let me tell you, because you see the fact that she was speaking to me directly
Yes.
and how she feels about the particular thing. I
Call.
tell you,
Good afternoon, caller. Thanks for calling. Let's talk. What's on your mind?
Auntie Dana, that's Violet.
Oh, yes, Violet.
I this lady what I was working with,
Yes.
she used to go to a 7 days church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was having something, and we have to give gift. So the gift was $25 each. I have a little cold in my throat. The gift was $25. You have to give $25 to, 'cause everybody gives $25,
Right.
right? And the gift that I get, it was for $50.
Oh, that's nice.
It was for $50. The gift that I don't know if it's because I have to go back to work quick. I just pick up something. You understand?
Yeah.
But the gift that I get, dear, it was 3 lotion. And when I go home and open the bag, one of the lotion looked like it short already. And I just look at it and smile. And that's it.
How did you
You know.
feel
And
though? How did you feel that you went out of your way, but you broke the rule and went over the amount, buy something for $50 and $50 something is nice. And then when you go home, you get something for $15, three little $5 lotion and one bus open. How do you
I
feel?
don't think you can give it so much for that lotion. Trust me.
Eh?
But is a man give me that gift. But the gift that I give, it was a young girl I give that gift to.
And is a man gear the lotion where one bus open?
Yeah, so I want pull out already. And when I show the lady that I work with, she can't believe it. She couldn't believe it.
So how did you
You
feel
know.
though? How did you feel?
I feel I look away, but what can I do?
Yes, of
What
course.
can I do?
I
You
know you can.
understand?
There's nothing you can do, but we like to know and respect feelings. That is disappointing, right? Very
Yeah, that was
disappointing.
disappointing.
Of
Yes,
course, of course.
it was disappointing.
Well, thank you for sharing. And if you have anything else you want to talk about, feel free to give us a call back.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Violet. Wow, that was amazing.
hmm
Yeah.
I don't really like that gift giving thing. I don't like it. That's just me. I try not to be a part of it because people will be disgruntled at the end of the day, or when you going all out to buy a nice gift and when you get back something that isn't, favorable.
Right.
Those things cause problems.
Well, you know something? That is why I like the suggestion that Charles J.
Right,
says. The person write your name. I either want Bed Bath and Beyond. I want something a scarf from Macy's. Something within the limit, the budget. I really like
right,
that idea. Before it was just the name with your paper. But I
right.
really and truly like that idea and do hope that some people will adopt that.
Yes,
But
yes.
listen to Michelle. Michelle not playing, Michelle Registry is saying next time give her something even worse. Then she might come out of the secret sister and learn to appreciate all because
Oh
it's
my goodness.
good humor and good fun.
Some people, no matter what you do, they will never appreciate.
Absolutely. And Donna
That's true.
chimed in and she said most church now is money making, not God and not Bible. And I think she's referring to the
This is
past.
what yes, it's true. Church is our business, big business.
Yes. Let me see what she said. Let's say $30. But sometimes if it's someone you're close to, you may even end up buying. Yes. And I think that's what Violet did. Spend more than the $30. Because $30 can't buy nothing really. Um
Mhm.
Somebody. Everything gone up. Me going to the store today. I tell you, I'm afraid. Me think me need another job or two. Cause me afraid COVID come out and me are going to the store and me I get culture shock and price shocked. You know. And Michelle says I got 5 coffee makers for my wedding present.
Wow.
Yard sale. Yard sale. What was I supposed to do with them? That's a good question. You hear me say yard sale? If you get 5 coffee maker and coffee maker about $30,
Yes.
They're
And
not
that is why we were saying earlier.
unless they're the fancy one. If they're the fancy one, nice. But I doubt it's a fancy one.
That's rough.
Yes,
That's rough.
right. Okay, let's remember these are co-workers. Sometimes we really don't know what things they like. Yeah, yeah, and that's why I like the idea of
Saying the
of
suggestion.
yeah, yeah. And somebody is saying that if they had gift receipt, you could return it. If not, re-gift it. I've done that several times. And now Natalie I talk about her. She said, "Girl, she too high maintenance. What she want unless I can't afford and won't be giving it." Yes.
Sad situation, eh?
Situation. All right.
But
So that's it for that. Now, Rosie, we know you may leave a little bit early this evening, so I'm
yes.
going to give you the chance to go in and chime in if there's something on your heart that you want the community
Well,
hear.
I tell you, the whole topic just get me. I don't even remember what I wanted to say.
Okay, talk on the topic then, because somebody started. That's nice.
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
George. Yeah. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, I have often like as it regards to this topic, I'm waiting for someone else to calling and give us something else to talk about. Um when these things happen to me, I just give away the gift that, re-gift it. I would
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to waste it, or I would just possibly put it down for, to go in barrel. Cause we always put things in a barrel. So we put it down to give away. So that's what I do. I don't make a fuss of it. Who is this? Let me see. Good afternoon and welcome.
Say good night, Auntie Donna. Good night, Rosie.
Good
Good
night.
Hello? Yeah, Donna here. Okay. Freestyle tonight. So my what I'm gonna say is totally different from
No problem.
what
perfect.
I started. Okay, there's two issues that is bothering me over the years. Anyhow, my knees is coming on quite good.
Nice.
I'm walking, pain is disappearing a little,
Nice.
and I start a little dancing now. So I have
Me
to
know,
get
man.
ready for things to come. Yeah,
Yes,
summer is
man.
coming. Okay, there's two things that really come out to me every day. Actually, every day I think about it. One is my mother, and the second is my husband. Now, these two people were a beacon in my life. In my life, so I don't, I don't know my biological mother. When she, those days when they used to call Jubilee Lining,
Mm-hmm,
my
mm-hmm.
her aunt used to work at Mercabank Hotel. In those days, they didn't have washing machine.
Caller kindly hold. Yeah. Go ahead, Donna. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she used to wash the sheet and all that. So lifting is heavy pan. She lost three pregnancies. That's my mother's aunt. Now, when my mother was pregnant with me, she said to her, "I want this one." My mother has had five children. Okay, when I was born and I was in Jubilee, I didn't think I was a day old. She came out and she took me. I wasn't even a day old, good. And she just took me out and she grew me from that until she died.
Mm-hmm.
I never get the breast. I never suck the breast milk. It was always buckle and, these arrowroot things and those things that they give you, what old
Mhm.
people give to them children and grandma. So that's what I grew up on. And a family by the name of Cowan Gate. I never get a mother's love, a mother's kiss, a mother's hug, no breast, no nothing. But she grew me very good. Which is my mom's aunt, as I said, she adopted me, gave me her name. It went through the Tree court, and everything that I achieved in life, it came from she. How I knew my mom, how I knew my mother was one day she said to me, "Do you want to know your mother?" And I said, "Yeah." but this time my mother died. So she showed me the coffin. In those days, it was coffin, and my mother was lying in that coffin. I was like 5 years old, and she said, "This is your mother." Now you can imagine how I feel
Mm.
knowing my mother dead lying in a coffin. Never touch her, never talk to her, never nothing. And it affect me a lot of times. It affect me. So I gravitate now. It caused me to gravitate to older people because I learn from them. And I think I'm still searching for a mother figure. Sometimes I feel like that way. Then again, this woman has done everything for me. She sent me to school. She made sure I get an education. In my days, it was common entrance. I passed my common entrance at Holy Child at high school. Um, she didn't have it to send me, but she lays on with the teachers, and I got everything, books, everything, lunch, everything. And she died.
Mhm.
Now, getting big, I always love to work with Ministry of Health. I go UA, did a social work studies, all that, everything. And I met Mr. Loftus. Now, Mr. Loftus was 20, 31 years older than me. But I was searching for a father. And he was my father, my friend, my lover, everything. 6 children. And these two people made my life today what it is. And I am missing them so much. Sometimes I think about them, what it would be if I'd known my mother and with my adopted mother and my husband. I don't know. I just can't get over it. When I see people have their mom and disrespecting their mom, it hurt me because I would never do that to my mother or my adopted mother. So, it's just that when good people come into your life, you have to cherish the moments. But still not knowing my biological mother, it still affects me. It does. Because sometimes she was a beautiful black woman with a lot of hair. She died leaving five of us. We were taken by other family members. I have a brother right now. If he come by me, I can't tell you it's my brother because I don't know him. Maybe he could be die. He could die. I don't know. But I still thank God for taking me where I am. But these memories do come back. It do come back,
Awesome. Okay.
and it it bothers me. It does. It really bothers me. So pray for me, please. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Have a blessed night.
Absolutely.
Bye bye.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. And thank you very much. And it's she welcome Nalford. Nalford, good afternoon and welcome. Uh, I have a question here which is very important, and Rosie, and possibly piggybacking off what Donna just spoke about. She says, and the question is for the radio audience that Michelle sent out. She said, if you are sick in your head or have something really bothering your mind and you go to a psychiatrist for help, would you let your spouse and or your family that let them know that you went to a psychiatrist? I'm going to read it again.
Wow.
Oh, that is a question, a nice question. Um, if you are feeling sick in your head, things just are, or you have something really that is bothering you and on your mind, and you go to a psychiatrist for help, would you tell spouse? Rosie, let me answer this. What would let me ask Seti go first? Cause you shake your head like you're not telling nobody. Say yeah, go mad house.
Listen, with that, a lot of people are very judgmental because from them here, psychiatrist is mad, you're mad. You understand me? So you have to be very careful with whom you share certain things with. And that includes spouse as well. Your spouse has to be your friend. Your spouse has to be your support. If you have a spouse like my ex-husband now, where if you share something with him, you can tell the world, say, I'm going to take it cost you later on. No,
Wow.
a spouse like that, you don't want to tell
Wow.
those things. You understand me?
Yeah.
Family members, you have family members who are also judgmental. So you have to be careful. And even when you're very careful, sometimes they say every friend of a friend, and you will say something to somebody who you confide in, whether it's a friend or a family member, and that family member don't consider you as that kind of friend, and so they will pinch somebody else, and before you know it, the whole neighborhood knows. So sometimes you have to do things in silence, depending on how you feel. Just follow your heart. And if
Yeah.
something is really bothering you, I think the best thing to do is get it out. Don't let it stay within and kill you. That's
I
just my thing.
I agree with you on that. And but the stigma that is attached to seeing a psychiatrist, I really and truly believe it's a cultural thing, because you have persons who, who are seeing their psychiatrist on a regular basis just to go and talk. You know, um, I am praying like the funny thing, when Donna share her story, I'm like, maybe Donna need to talk to
You are
somebody.
counselor, yes.
You understand? So as opposed to saying a psychiatrist, maybe said me have a counselor. Persons not to do that. And if I were in this situation and it's really bothering me to the point where I think I need help, I would sit down and let my family know my mental state. Especially now, Rosie, mental health is the number
Yeah.
one killer in the world, not only adult but in children. A
Yes.
lot of people are going crazy because they don't have the outlet, they don't know who to talk to, and they feel
Mhm.
stigma that is attached to speaking to a professional on the things that is bothering them. And
I
so
totally agree.
getting to that point where if you talk to somebody, me I go talk to somebody.
Yeah. I mean, let me tell you something, Auntie Donna. It is so difficult these days to find people who you can really confide in, and that includes the church.
Hmm.
It is sad. It is sad that you can't have a pastor or a church sister or brother that you can actually confide in and know that it stays there. I'm not saying it's across the board, it's everybody. But we know, for those who are in the body of Christ, knows that you tell people something in confidence, and before you know it, some of them will start taking it and preach on you. You understand me? So you have to be so careful, and not because you hold certain position means that I have to tell you. I tell people all the time, follow your heart. Because for me personally, I am not gonna tell any and everybody my business. No.
I'd rather to go pay a psychiatrist.
Exactly. And do
Rather
it professionally. You don't know me and I don't know you.
for the tides, not just slip out. Ah,
I don't know you and you don't know me.
I
We're
would
going separate
pay
ways.
somebody that do not know me, go over the bridge of Jersey and find a psychiatrist over there and find one in a different state, a Connecticut. Make my appointment. Said I'm going to go to Jersey for an hour and a half and I'll be back. I'm just gonna take some me time. You can be creative with that, you know. Um,
Yes.
but if anybody or any one of you in this community feeling that way, I suggest you talk to a counselor. Remember Dr. Sharon Arundel? She's a good counselor too. She's all the way in Florida. For those of you who want to speak to a counselor, you can also reach out to me. I will refer Dr. Sharon. She keep her mouth, know who you know. She's not from so all you will do is just talk, and she will give you Christian, biblical counsel
Right.
along with
Right.
professional guidance. I believe that.
Yes.
So if anybody is feeling there, we have the resources for that. Go ahead, Rosie.
Yeah, yeah, Aunt Nana. And the truth be told, especially in this dispensation, there are a lot of persons are going through a whole lot. You see people in them clean clothes? Listen, if you hear some people's story, you cry for them. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I, t- I, t- I tell you this, and it has never left my mind from the day I heard it, the day I witnessed that. I was on duty one day, and it was a Sunday. I'll never forget it. Myself and my observer, a lady came to us, pretty brown, pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she came to us and told us that she left her child, her 1 year old child, with the baby father out of anger. But she wants to go get him back. But because she knows how he behaves, she's seeking the assistance of the police.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went there, she's in the back of the car. When we went there, knowing me, the type of person that I am, always have a crack a joke or two, level the playing field and make everybody feel comfortable. So I said to the guy, the gentleman, I said, you my come for, it's you my come for, I just laugh it off. I said, me officer, you can't come for me, I she for come for. So, we joke it out. Anyway, he invited us in. The gentleman said to me, him take the floor. I did that. I take the floor. He took the floor.
Wow.
So it was him, the woman, myself, and my observer, and his big son. And the man said to me, officer, let me tell you this. You don't know who this is now. See away. I'm not exaggerating now. You don't know who this is now. Who no carry her come here, no don't know who this is now. You see, from the day she tell me she have AIDS, me turn fool now. Me turn fool because me say, who have AIDS? Because when you look at her skin, she clean like Jesus police record. So you could never know. You understand? And when the man started to outline some things to me, the lady said to me, no, this man, he knows every pill to take. He knows every bush to drink. He knows exactly what to do, read the disease. So what he did, he sent his son inside to come with a paper stating that he is HIV negative. But why would you know which pill to take, which bush to drink? Because you could have gotten anybody to take the test on your behalf using your name.
Mm-hmm.
Then what hurt me now is when the man said, officer, 5 women may sleep without condom, me not hear none of them say the man is a trucker. So can you imagine in real life if this man is HIV positive and he has 5 women sleeping without condom and those women have their men? That is part one. Part two, when she got the child, she lives in one of those inner city communities. I asked her, I said, young lady, anybody in your family knows about this, but knowing where she lives? She said, officer, I can't tell nobody. She said, I can't tell nobody. No, if that was me, I don't know how I would take it up here, sir. I don't know how I would handle it, to be honest with you. Because you are there now with 2 children and you are sentenced with this disease. You don't know, you can't tell nobody how you feel. How do you feel? So I said to her, I said, listen to me. And I prayed with her before she came out of the car. I prayed with her. That's the best I could do because I feel her pain. So when you see people walking around, you don't know the baggages that they are carrying.
True.
And I suggest that persons, if you're going through issues, find somebody. You must can find at least one person
It's one person.
to unload, let it out because it will kill you. My
Wow.
God.
true. Wow,
This is serious.
yeah, that is serious. And Michelle is coming up with some great topic and ideas. She said, I know a lady who can't get pregnant at all, and she can't stand to see people with little children. It seriously bother her. It is sad. Now that's a big old topic. You know,
Yes.
um who I am trying to be sympathetic for a mother, a woman who think the ultimate show of who a woman is to bear children. And when you
Yeah.
can't have children, and you see other persons with children, it really bother her, it really and truly bother her. But when you get to the point where you can't stand to see people with children, that is a different level.
That's a mental state. I mean, because the truth is, there are women who can't, who by choice, choose not to have.
Yes.
But sometimes the envy comes in when you can't have any. It bothers some people, I'm telling you. And you know, not to beat anybody or anything, so don't take it personal.
Yeah.
But sometimes when Mother's Day comes around and everybody is saying Happy Mother's Day, even if you're a church mother, etc. Some people it doesn't bother them, but some people it does bother them. I'm telling you. Worse, if you're in certain position, it bothers them. They don't tell you, but it bothers them.
It
It
does.
bothers them.
And
Yeah.
and you have women who are so mean to some of these women who use
Yes.
the fact that you are a mother and showing off and another woman like, I'm the
Especially if they know
yeah,
that you can't.
huh?
Especially if they know that you can't
Oh,
give birth.
absolutely. They have to know to behaving like that. And my story, I remember when, I didn't know if I was ever gonna have children. And I was in this church, and I've been in the church at this point about 3 Mother's Day going. And I got married a year after, and no baby, no home. I mean, Carl and I, we decided that we weren't gonna have children the first couple of years, make we know who we are, know each other, and so on and so forth. And the looks that I got, or the feeling that I have, like, so you're not breed yet, or you're not breed yet, or you can't breed. And you have people who run with those things, especially in the Caribbean community. Oh, she can't breed, and if she can't breed, and if you go find somebody else to breed. Let me tell you something. Me go through some things, you see. And I remember, even on Father's Day, some of Carl friends would call and just say, "Yo, when am I gonna say Happy Father's Day to you?" So and I'm like, "How?" And this is because we're not telling people our business, right? We make a decision, or we going to run our life. And I remember this particular Mother's Day was rolling around, and I said, "Me, I am not going back to no more Mother's Day service, because in this particular service in some churches, they have all of the mothers that have children get up and walk around. All of them come out and stand up, and when you're looking at the middle of the church, the ones who don't have children." And I really didn't like that. And I said to myself, I was not going back to church, because nobody not going to make me feel that way. And it wasn't a good feeling.
Oh, it can't be a good feeling.
Really
It's
and truly was
never a good
feeling.
feeling.
You sit down there, and you want, now you're married, you want to have a little bambino, and it now come the way, and people don't know what going on with you, and people are having issues as well. And I
Yes.
remember that very year I said I wasn't going to back to church Mother's Day, Rosie. In the May is the same year me get pregnant, because I know me get pregnant.
Wait, and she bold.
I said, and I keep everything quiet for about 3 months. I keep everything quiet. I lock my salon down, People, me say I literally hide. I'm not kidding you guys. I was working, and I just closed the salon, and I said I'm not coming out, because the doctors at one point wanted me to be careful. And I closed my salon down and I wasn't going out. And for 3 months, everybody a call and I wasn't answering the phone. I wasn't answering the phone because the same set of people that might say you're not a breeder, the Jamaican.
Mhm.
And and sure enough, the next year I was a mother with twins. So it's not easy, guys. I know where that girl is coming from, but I did not feel bad when I see other people with children because other children was always around. And and
Mhm.
I love picnic me I want, so I always love children, you
Well,
know
I think it has to do
mother
with
will.
the person's personality,
Yes,
because some people are just envious for every little thing that they don't have. You
yes,
understand me? I know women who don't have kids. I can't tell you exactly what they feel inside, because some of them won't definitely share it with you, but I do know for a fact that some of them do feel away. I
yes.
I know that.
Yes, yes, yes. I want to welcome. So, so we pray for those persons and be mindful of persons.
And men as well, because
And as
the stigma with men, they call them gelding and all of these things, because you have men who are, infertile as well.
yeah,
So,
right.
it is just a sad thing, but what can we do? We just have life goes on. You just have to be creative and, be a
Be
father
kind
or a mother to someone else's
to people.
child.
Be kind to people if you see them have children or they're winning. You never know. Leroy Mullings, Uncle Leroy, big up yourself. We tonight, Rosie, you have time. Tell me when you have to run
Yes,
because.
go ahead. It is very interesting.
All right. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on Let's Talk, we are doing conversation freestyle. What it is that you're talking, giving us the topic, and we're all having this conversation. We've gone through about 3 topics already, and we're waiting for you to come up with another one. Welcome to Grace Baker out of Queens and Paul. Good afternoon. I want to welcome Mother Veronica Whitmore. Mother will be locked and listening. She may have a lot to say. Whatever it is that you want to talk about, call us now at 718-569-6622. Rebecca Rutty, it's time for you to call at 718-569-6622. Right about there, it's 718-569-6622. And of course, you can always dial Joy Mocha if you have one of them dial pad, and you will get us in the studios. So that's
Okay.
so what's up, Rosie? You talked something that have been bothering you. What's been bothering you, social media and all of
I didn't really have much bother,
that?
but I just want to throw it out because tonight is really for the general community. It's not our topics tonight. But let me ask you, in a relationship, does age matter?
If
Age gap, big age gap. Like,
Rosie, when it comes on to EH for me, it, let people alone. Whatever they want to do, then do it. That's all I can say. Because one now the age gap for relationship is like 30, 30 years different. One time, if it was a 5 and 10, that was big old taboo. That I don't know if either partner is a 5 or a 10 year younger or older, you know
mhm,
people them are narrate up to 30, 40, and 50. How
yeah, yeah,
year old is dating some 70-year-old dating 20-year-old, and that is just crazy.
the norm now. Yes, definitely.
Term.
Yeah. So what the community have to say about it? What they think about you know.
Right. Michelle is teaching us tonight. She said,
Yeah,
when I met my husband, I was
I
getting
was not getting.
okay, I was not getting pregnant for 2 years because I used to wear a lot of high heel shoes and it tilted my home back. The doctor had to turn my womb from retroverted position, and then it happened.
Wow.
Oh, let me read that again. When I met my husband, I was not getting pregnant for almost 2 years because I used to wear a lot of high heels like myself. high heel shoes, and it tilted my womb back. The doctor had to turn my womb from a retroverted position, and then it happened. And women does that. Some of us have this situation. We have our womb, especially if I'm wearing high heel, and I used to wear a lot of those in my young age.
Yeah, and this is a learning process too for women who wear a lot of high heels. That can happen to you as well. A lot of people don't know. Everybody is in the fashion thingy, and so they just want to look hot in the high heels and not knowing that it is actually damaging you.
Let them not wear them pretty stiletto. There is
Yeah.
nothing you can tell them. But those those creator and designer of shoes, they have some cahoots with the back doctors. You understand? And the spine
Mhm.
doctors. Because let me tell you something. When you're a certain age, you cannot wear those shoes again. You cannot wear those shoes again. So yeah, there's so much different condition for women not getting pregnant. But ladies, as ladies and queens, and we have each other back, let us 718. Okay. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Auntie Dana.
Hello, Mama Wilby. How you do?
Well, I am here not doing. I fell asleep after come off of the radio.
And
But
you
anyhow,
are
I say I have to catch something. So thank God I catch. Good evening, Sister Sergeant Rosie B. Good evening to you.
Blessings.
Auntie Dana, I catch a very interesting part of it. But what was the topic of everything?
No, it's whatever you want to talk about. Is there something on your heart that you want to talk about?
Well, what I want to talk about this evening, I catch a little juicy part of a topic there that people that when they they have, I say it's a grudge that they have when people have their kids and they can't have, but also what we should know as women, God do, is not every womb blessed, because some womb don't blessed to have no baby, but the heart blessed to take care of babies. So even if they can't have no baby of their own, they can always adapt and take care of others. Well, my thing that I want to say this evening, God has been good to us as people. And as from growing up as a young woman, some of us have it too early because me have kids early at 16 as my 16 year of age. But nevertheless, I don't regret. I give God thanks because there are many who can't. But tonight, I want to tell you that I'm thankful to God for you and
Rosie.
Dr. Rosie B for all of what you're doing, and because I know plenty time I can't jump in, but I tell
Yes.
you I promise I'll jump in.
Don't hang up. Hold on. Let me finish it, Mother Wilby. Okay, go ahead,
So
Mother Wilby. We have another caller.
all
So
right, to
let
take guts
yes.
to do what you're doing and to come out and speak the truth and educate the people that
Yeah.
also far from the truth or far from speaking their mind. So
Mhm.
God bless the both of you tonight. Whatever you are doing, keep on doing. Because you never leave out God out of what you're all doing. So keep on
Amen.
doing it and God bless the both of you and blessings on you and your family. I just jump off, make somebody else come. I
Yes.
love you guys and I want you to continue what you're doing
Thank you,
and just
Mama.
keep it as you have it. God bless.
Thank you. Great. Good afternoon, caller.
Yes, Auntie, me get a little one, and because Rose no really say nothing to me. Rose the Canadian mission. All right, listen now, Rose. All right, now when my daughter Samantha pregnant, we never really know who the father. But we know some people know from Jamaica we're not in the same area now. So Samantha, you just go up to them yard now or play a bingo and so she and the son get in and excitement and say, hey, Samantha pregnant, no, my love, me go keep baby show for Samantha. Back in the day, baby, I go be 18, during the settlement in a long time. So I the mother know, for the boy make me know, say, what a way Samantha have a baby for Ryan. I say, what you say? She say, yes. And everything. I said, there's nothing wrong about that. So Ryan B said, I'm calling me nice and I laugh. When baby shower time come, your auntie and the sister, them and the mother come and baby shower. Auntie, choke. If you ever see my daughter give that in the queen that give my daughter that. Remember me at the queen on bring the sure, auntie, about 3 nickel buckle and one food and most 100 black.
That's
That's
all
the
she
gift.
got?
Yes, from the mother-in-law and the sister them.
Is that a
One
good
of the
thing?
listen me, one of the sister the pregnant too. And when we care when we give them money, name the family give them and my sister will that and that come from the mother and the daughter them.
They
Five dollar
re-gift the
gift.
gift.
Listen, hold up, auntie don't know your niece good. And one of the daughter pregnant to me say, listen to me. Do not use this gift. This gift I go back to she. And auntie, when I say a short time, I can't but go put it down the same way.
That's right.
Auntie, your niece carry it back, same way, go put it back down, give them.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. That is
Well,
before Christ. You think you would
no,
have done it now if this happened to you? But now that you're in Christ?
no, mama, that is same way, man. I'm not gonna understand.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something, auntie. All right, come on. Your son the machine, right? Your
Yeah.
son the machine.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me, auntie, say, your son I will get a nice little baby and you love your daughter and everything. Auntie, then, all right, your uncle Carl come up and buy a stroller for the baby. Talk truth.
That's not true.
No, talk to my first grandpicking, man.
You might not have to talk true.
We are going to talk about but yeah, Mr. Me carry back up put them right at the shower.
Wow. So that ties into the earlier topic about gift and would you return
Yes,
it. So all right,
yes,
thank you. I'm gonna see what the community is gonna say about this.
yes,
All right. Thank you very
yes, yes,
much.
auntie.
Sure.
Wow.
Welcome, Joy Wright, Brother Cleveland Harlequin out of Georgia. Good afternoon. Welcome, Mama Carlin Daly out of Grand Cayman. Welcome. Welcome, every one of you. We're just having a freestyle conversation tonight, and we want you to be a part of it. Just give us a call and just talk about anything that is on your mind, anything that is bothering you. And we know that everybody has something on their mind that they want to talk about. If it's something that you don't want anyone to hear your voice, you can always text me it, or you can comment on it, or you can call the phone and put a piece of cloth over it and hide your voice and nobody will pick up your voice. You understand? So
Yeah.
talking back to what just happened, Rosie.
Well, I mean, no, sometimes you have to do these things. Trust me. Sometimes you have to do it. You
Yeah.
understand me? You can't. Oh my God, it's somehow we as a Christian. Sometimes you have to do it.
No,
And
I
it's not everything you take from people either.
let me tell you something. It is I know that the Bible says that when somebody backs you up on one cheek, you have to turn the other cheek. But no, me not do it. May I tell you, me
Well,
stay
it's wrong.
when me get the first box, me I run far. I'm not going to turn me other cheek to prove that I am more holier than thou. But we have to stand up now and talk and said, why did you box me? How dare you? And how dare you disrespect me like this? You understand? It's the same thing with
Yeah.
we the church under we rug under some of the church them rug me say under the dirty. Underneath the church's rug and the carpet, it is so filthy from hiding things, not discussing things, not having conversation about issues that will cause you to heal. Because when you have conversations, people heal from it. Like these conversations that we're having, people are
Yeah.
healing from these conversations.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And that's why, I'm very open
Yeah.
when it comes on to certain things. So if you hear me speak, it's something that I want you to know, because if I don't want you to know, I'm not going to speak it. So if
Yeah.
something happened to me personally, I am free to speak it if I feel led. And especially when you heal, you can speak about it. Some people are not healed from a particular situation, and so they are unable to speak
That is
you know, freely about it.
that is true. And that's why it's important that we speak so others can be healed.
Exactly.
For me, it is just through conversation here, like being on social spaces and sharing my bits of stories that I've gone through that persons never knew. And even now, things are happening, and we have to learn how negative things are happening, and we have to learn how to deal with them. Right, Rosie? Uh,
Definitely.
it's not everything good for eat, good for talk,
Good for
because
talk.
you're not
Right.
the only person in the equation. So you just ask God for the guidance to deal with it. But once you're healed from it, or all parties are healed from it, you can freely talk.
Of course. Sure. So that's why nobody can hold anything against me like that because it's me telling my business.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I have a friend who always tell me that. She said, Lord Jesus, nobody can shame you. I say, I dare somebody if you shame me. But I talk by myself first. You understand?
That's
Because
it.
you don't know the full 100. You know just 50%, if that much. You don't know the full 100. Or even if you know 99.99% of the thing, you still don't know the 100. So you can't shame me. There's nobody out there who are gonna have nothing over me, who are gonna shame me.
That's true.
You're
All
not.
right. Since we're not getting any call, I'm going to touch one.
Go ahead.
What if somebody gets married and when you get married, you find out that the woman is not what you're looking for sexually. And for the woman, the man might have a itsy bitsy that cannot satisfy you. How you deal with it? How do you deal with a situation like that? Is it a case that the man, all right, for example, Auntie Donna, I want to put it into perspective. Before he or she gets married, you think they should be very open with each other about, if down there a function, yes or no.
And that's why I'm telling us say nothing wrong for touch. Nothing wrong for touch. You cannot be convicted for a touch and feel the length. See if it's gonna need a lot of exercising because it's a muscle, and if you just
Boy, I tell you, oh, what a night. This is what you call, oh, what a night.
yeah, you know, some ladies them just oh Jesus, who this oh God. Good afternoon.
That's not up nice about touch. Touch have nothing to do with it.
What you mean?
Touch, yeah. Some men have size, and put them to the test. Nothing. They just
You have to go learn to drive around the corners.
Father, I stretch my hands to thee.
To
some of
manipulate
them
a
think that,
wheelie.
they can't have a function.
No, so now
So
you have to go teach them how to function because some people have some tool and them can't use it.
hello.
You never have a tool in your house where you can't
That's
use.
why it's good before you say I do and everything like that. Have these conversations and put everything down.
But what if they don't tell you the truth?
My phone had it.
Yes, we
Hello?
can hear you, Natalie. We can hear you. Maybe it's your phone.
Hello?
Your phone is acting up today.
I, yeah. Have
Little Rachel.
a conversation and work it out. Make sure you know what you're getting into.
Okay, all right. And we talk about that
Because
too.
a
We said
girl like
talk.
me don't deal with divorce, so I would have to deal with it. No, sir.
No, man. You have to talk, but you have to feel. So let me take the next call. You have to talk, but you
I,
have to feel. Good afternoon and welcome. Let's talk. What's on your mind?
Yes, Auntie Dana, that topic was Sister B just gave. He had some people just get married. And when time to make love, I saw that. When time to make love, they don't want to make love. I see one lady one time tape up she foot with a tape, and the husband in bed lying down watching her, and then she turned on and tape to her side, and then she turned on and tape up where her breast is with tape. And then the husband asked her what she doing, why she do that. And then he had to go and take a scissors and cut off all the tape them. And then she ran out the bed.
No, man, rewind again and slowly talk it. We need this. This nice. Come on, say it over again. Bit by bit, slowly. Talk it in enough like a parables if you have to talk it in a parables. But tell it to us again. You know a woman that was married and she did not like sex, right?
No, she don't want to make love with the husband.
All right. What did
You
she
did
do?
not,
What did
after you
she do?
married, all of that is in the marriage. And then she went and taped. When it's time to get into bedroom to go with her husband, she taped down to her feet, to her side, and up where she is with
Wait,
tape.
hold on then, no mother. Wait, no, you mean she put tape on the something?
Yeah. And tape her 2 foot. Yeah, put the tape right around her 2 foot. And
So why did she get
and
married?
then up where she is.
So why did she get married?
I don't know if she didn't know that love, after you married, love is all of it too. I guess maybe she didn't know.
She must be a cave woman.
She don't want him to touch him.
Dear
So she didn't
God.
expect to go in the bed and sleep with those tapes while she. So he went and take the scissors and cut them off.
Oh, so somebody asked what is make love. So we're gonna talk about it. Thank you very much for your input, Auntie. God bless
Yeah.
you. We got some people coming in while the conversation were going, like Humble God Child and Darnell Moore Garden. Good afternoon to you. Yeah, it's like you're wearing a nice good onesie on your honeymoon night, Rosie.
I tell you, I am wondering if it's a cave woman because I do know. So they didn't do any courtship or anything. I know that part of marriage is sex and all of that. I don't understand. I
Little
saw Brother Cleveland said
make
feel the tomatoes.
tomatoes. And I am a firm believer, Rosie. If you feel the tomato, me believe in a feeling the tomato. You understand? You gotta feel the tomato. Me not gonna cross the line. You better
But in
believe
real life,
in real.
I do know of a case where the gentleman is from a wealthy family, and but when it come on to that part, have no use.
Wow.
No, young man,
Wow.
and the lady, she left him. He used to shower her with money and all of that because they are from uptown. And she left him and she got pregnant for a taxi man who don't even take care of the child. So in a case like that now, would you suggest that she stay with that, although they weren't married, stay with the man who can't do nothing but shower you with the money, or you take up somebody who can stand up to the occasion but don't take care of you? Which of them?
You see me, that is not a question for me because I'm creative. I'm very creative. You understand? So me I go find a way. Me I go find a way. Bottom line, me I go find a way. But Michelle says, don't buy any pig in blanket. Sex is key in the marriage. Look at it first. I agree with you, Michelle. And then Humble God Child said, conversation can't work. Conversation alone cannot work. You have to look. You got to
And
look.
that's what I say, because some people are not honest. And you see, this is what happens in the church. So they don't believe in divorce. A lot of churches don't believe in divorce. So when you get stuck in something like that because persons were not honest, how you deal with it? You stay with the problem?
No, conversation before and after marriage is important, right? You can try to see if look at exercise at work or some sort of stimulation can
Strong back.
You got to be creative, man. Sometimes you got to be the starter because a lot of men, they weren't taught, that them are not galleys, them never come out a galley situation where them know if it go round and depend the bike and some man don't know them something there. You understand? So as the female, will have to come up with creative ways. And also there's always marriage counselor and sex counselor that you can go to as a couple.
Yes, Auntie Donna, but suppose he just dead, so.
Anything can dead, so no blood now
Yeah,
run through the vein. Well,
yeah,
good, run it through the vein. No blood now run through the vein. Well, if it dead, you can't raise dead, and a Jesus and a
my
Lazarus.
point. So what do you do in a case like that?
You have a conversation, and then you say to him, say, all right, just think of this scenario, right? Say to him, say, baby, how me I go manage? How me I go manage and me a girl want that? How me I go manage and hear what him say? If him give you permission for go out there, so listen, don't no judgment in nobody marriage. Everybody marriage is different. People do what they want to do. I was seeing it on so somebody was shared something that he said that this woman and her husband married and she has slept with 150 women. Yes, she slept with 150 women and she have her husband and her husband sleep with half of those women too. I
That's
mean, I said,
crazy.
Jesus, what is this going on?
You better believe it. You better believe it.
So me not
Um, you know, tonight is a mixed night, so we're talking and piggyback off other stuff.
say,
But it's true, a lot of it is happening, and you'd be surprised to know how many things that are involved in well, some people, because I'm in a those level of freakiness with nobody. You understand? A lot of freakiness is happening. Some people are out there thinking that they are decent and nice. You'll be surprised to know what goes on behind those closed doors.
absolutely, absolutely. It's nobody's business. Marriage is like the woman where God did, where the prophet did tell say, yo, go you come at me, you go in and say, we shut the door. Not tell nobody we're going inside here. So that is marriage in a nutshell.
Somebody says, I can't ignore this one. And you might go look and get turned on.
Control yourself. All you if you get turned on, say you have no problem after you get the ring. So that's good. Control yourself. Say, baby, baby, I'll wait. Baby, baby, I'll wait.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I tell you.
Control. If you get turned on, you just have to go practice. Hold it there. Or speed up the marriage date.
Look,
Yeah. Michelle says, my husband was a regular size sex was good. Was a regular size sex was good. Then he went and get circumcised after 15 years. And the thing expanded so much. I can't.
oh my goodness.
We love you, Michelle. Hey,
Oh
let's
my goodness.
again, ladies. So now we know the trick. If on a man have a small something, tell him to go get circumcised. Something need to be circumcised. Welcome, Althea.
Well,
Yes.
it was circummed and it's certainly sized up.
God, I love tonight broadcast. Michelle said, my husband was a regular size sex, was good. Then he went and get circumcised after 15 years. And the thing expanded so much, I kept jumping out of bed. I had to get counseling in
Oh my God.
anymore.
Oh my goodness. Mama, I don't grudge you.
I don't grudge you. I don't grudge you, girl. I don't grudge you. All right. Okay.
My God.
What is Darnell
No,
saying? Me not staying and pastor not going to be happily married and tell me to stay at cemetery. What that mean?
she means, sir, If it did,
Oh, she
yeah,
not stay in. And Pastor,
exactly.
get
And Pastor can't tell her not to stay in a cemetery.
okay, got you. Got you. Mr. Harlequin, thank you guys for commenting. You see how the show is when you guys speak up and you talk to us? Um, I know Rosie can't read it, you're not gonna see it, but I have my bionic eyes in, so I can. Find out before marriage how you feel about sex, any disabilities, knowledge level, relationship with soap, and what? I know, really, because some persons don't want to be it. Some persons don't want to be it, you know,
I love how I put the relationship
the relationship
with soup and water.
soap. So, oh God of mercy. Somebody said sometimes is women have it dead because they're boring in the bedroom. Uh-huh. Thank you, humble godchild. Thank you. Because sometimes people think it's just the men. It's not the men, the women, not doing the things to make the man want to stay. We some of us guilty of that. We're not having
Yeah, and I think sometimes used to, this thing they call used to,
yeah.
so you just go through the motions.
Yes, yes. Mother Wilby says, if you are old, you are old. You can work. If you are old, you are old. You can work. I wonder what that mean. All right. I don't know what that mean. And everybody laughing and everybody talking. So let me hear what Humbly is saying. So you still jump out of the bed? Oh, she want Michelle them want to know if you still a jump out of bed or you get used to your new landscape.
The new size.
It's used to your new
Oh my God, I tell you.
Thank you for sharing, Michelle. This is who we are. You know what I mean? To God be the glory. Great things he had done. We can fellowship. We can fellowship and not sin. We can fellowship and encourage. Cause me know some man are gonna get circumcised. Also man will have some man with some small something. Them are gonna send the man to get circumcised.
I didn't know that. I'm just learning. That's
Uh,
why I tell you, it's a learning over here, learning, let's talk. Because I didn't know that when you get circumcised, it gets bigger. I didn't know that.
because it's
Did
a
you know that?
But this was an adult. But this was an adult that went and got circumcised. So unless this is something that being said, because I think circumcised penis, I think they are a bit larger than the uncircumcised. I wonder if that's why them did say on the whole of them man them did for go circumcised. I wonder if them penis did small in the Bible. You remember when them say everybody must go get circumcised? I wonder if the man them penis did small in that generation day.
I don't know.
No, this lady have me thinking because if them have to deal with several women, them have to get circumcised to deal with the woman. Oh, we're going to have to. I'm going to go back to that study, and I hope my husband is listening so he can help me with that study. I wonder why them did have to go get circumcised. That means that Joseph something did big. Can't remember him did a remember my wife did I run Potiphar's wife did I run him down? Wait. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
It's me this again. But I mean, if a person gets old
Mhm,
and they married when they're old, well, I married when I was half a old.
mhm.
You can work if you're married, and when you're married not based on sex, it's married on companionship. It can work. That means to say, if the man dead, and you find Sir Lazarus dead, and you have yourself, even though you might get old, and you have yourself, have a strong body, and you make up your mind already to marry to the person for companionship sake, you have to stay with the person. Because some people, even when they're young, they're dead and no cure you try, you can raise Lazarus
So
from the
so
dead when
so
Lazarus
wait a
dead.
second. So wait a second. So you did not do it, mother will be.
Of course.
Oh, so
But
okay, you help raise, you catch it up and then you
of
work with the
course,
thing.
of course. You help and then you get your help. And this is the truth I'm talking, and I don't make up story.
That's right.
If it's for 2 months, if it's for whatever month, you go out with you work with what you
You
have.
take it when it hot. You take a
Work
nap
with what
one
you have,
time.
and even if
Serve me long.
where you work with not so hot, you take it until
Serve
you
me
decide
long.
say,
I
well,
make
all
it
right,
serve you.
make it serve you for the little while because you know why you're married, and all you have to do is to keep the company and sometimes even the person, if the person that whole or the person, and you go on and you find say that because some men run their body hot when they're young and when they get old they don't know it before time.
True.
True, true, true.
What you have to do if you decide say this is why I'm married for companion's sake, you not kill yourself about that because you do your share with
That's true.
I know if no whole heap of share, but you do your little share already. And you come and especially when you're at sea and you decide to make the thing work. That can't stop you from making it work because
Call a candy hold. Yes.
you get middle age. Some
Mm-hmm.
people dead from before that. And
All
you
right.
cannot raise Lazarus from the dead. That's all I know.
All
You don't have
right.
to go
Amen, amen.
get them
Thank
done.
you. Thank you, Mama. God bless you. Keep it
All
locked. Keep
right.
it locked. Good afternoon, caller. Big up yourself and continue talking.
Yes, auntie, listen me. Man, I was trying to put a nice piece of fat cane in nine pants, just to even up or a nice little slim piece of cane in nine pants. To say, it might kill and him well heavy. No, Papa, I'm in a rope, so drop off for me. Let me spray your arm.
Oh, so you
Let me
say look.
let me tell, yes, let me tell me how to go and give you tonic.
You say look.
Yes, my want to see.
All right, darling. Thank you very much. God bless you. I swear, my community, they honest are rude.
No, they're not rude. They're just being truthful.
Brother
And
George,
we don't talk about these things. We don't talk about it.
circumcised business here. Big up brother George Wright. Velma Gale out of Planka Shop. Big up yourself. Denise McCarthy. Good afternoon. I see Lindsay Charles is in the house. Good afternoon, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the broadcast. Yeah, Rosie. I will thing. We got a mouthful right there. So
Yeah, I mean, as I said, persons are just being truthful. And whether you like it, yes or no, Auntie Donna, there are persons going through these things. And I always tell myself, if the only reason I would stay with a man who did like that, he must be treating me exceptionally well. Because, and these men, most of the times, they do treat women well. But you can't have dirty ways and dead like Lazarus and expect, I'm just saying.
yeah. I just believe that, persons who are having these situation in their marriages, they're not willing to try. A lot of persons are not willing to try. I'm not talking about the Lazarus situation, right? But even me believe say even Lazarus did get raised from the dead. But at the right voice of a call out to Lazarus raise. So if you are not the right voice, Lazarus not rise. No matter how you're going at it too. Lazarus ain't coming out. You may not be the God, the Jesus that's supposed to raise up that Lazarus. So just bear that in mind. Because you will have some man who them thing now stand up for one particular woman, cause some man sense
That's true.
and then them go someplace else and listen to me.
It's true. That is true too.
If it dead for you, go just make a reverse and go and tell the
Right. But that's in the unsaved world. You can choose to do what you want. But in Christendom, you're not allowed to do certain things. And it's biblical principles. So what are you gonna do?
look and feel. Look and feel for strength to see if you ever gonna make up more Irish mash and linseed and staggerback and
Somebody
all of
said,
that. Business.
how kind of hot topic this may book up,
No, Blancateer and them over here. So big up on yourself, Blancateer.
I tell you, we just keep it real over here. We just keep it real.
And not because we are children of God, servant of God, mean that we don't know other topic other than the Bible. We do. We live a life is not a that kind of life we live. But yeah, we have a life when we live normal life. We have normal situation. All right, we have another topic. I love when Michelle said, yeah, the women that are boring in bed sometimes have tired body. And sometimes the man turn them off with beardy face, bad breath. I want straight sex without I want straight sex without romance. Yeah, all of these things factored. And this is why communication is is paramount, and it is necessary that you have the conversation. Don't you know that also all you have to do is talk to Lazarus sometimes and Lazarus just rise? Conversation will make Lazarus rise, you know.
That's true. That's true.
You know, we make Lazarus rise. Go ahead, Rosie.
Yeah, it came to mind. I saw it the other day as well, where this pastor was telling his congregation that doggy style is wrong. You know what is doggy style, right?
Bedroom.
Right. He said doggy style. This is the pastor telling his congregation that doggy style is wrong. Other things in sex is wrong. Do you think the pastor was out of place,
Of
or
course,
is he speaking the truth,
of course.
or what? I
I
want to hear from the community.
Oh yeah, yeah, you know, of course him wrong. Oh, you go in a person's bed, and that's why you see someone on the love one go tell pastor wanna do too much. You because the pastor not get no doggy style, make him a tell no, and him realize how not get doggy style. Him want to stop get doggy style and straight missionary. Him was wrong. Come out of my room,
Exactly my point.
you know. And
My point. And this is what I talk about too. And I looked under the post and I see church sisters and brothers endorsing this. And I'm saying these people don't have a mind of their own.
the
You
matter
can tell me what to do in my bedroom.
not
I
only
want
that.
to do in my marriage.
Rosie, it's not only doggy style them have. Them have lizard lap, all of them there and all of the stagger
Yeah,
those things going on.
that's right. But I'm saying for him to be on a Sunday morning when you should be preaching the word of the Lord, you are telling me that doggy style is wickedness. You
Mm-hmm.
should not be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of place. And people need to
Person's
speak the
bedroom.
truth.
Like me, like I'm having when it comes to a person's bedroom, you don't belong there. I don't belong there. I don't want to belong there. I don't have those conversations with person. I believe your bedroom, your matrimonial bedroom, what goes on there is the best
It's
three,
your business.
the
Exactly.
best threesome there ever. It's the best threesome. Me, my husband, and God. You understand? Me, my husband, and God. Nobody else not going to know what goes on in my bedroom. You understand? And this is why some people talk too. You get something you're gonna tell your friend. You're going to tell your friend that you're used to this, and some of you chat too much. You know what I mean? Keep it quiet. As when it comes to the intimate portion of your lives and your relationship, you have to keep it just like how you're intimate with Jesus Christ. The relationship, the sexual relationship that you have with your husband should be as intimate as the relationship that you have with Jesus Christ.
That's right. And I totally agree with you.
Amen.
And you know why I took offense to it? Because this is me, no, Auntie Donna. If you, for example, say something that I don't agree with,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you that I don't agree with you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to say I agree with you or endorse what you're saying because we are on this program together and you are the host and I'm the co-host.
Yeah.
If I don't agree,
We said that.
before I don't say anything. You
Yes.
understand me? But I'm going to tell you the truth. And this is what a lot of us lack, telling people the truth,
Mm-hmm.
irrespective of who you are and what position you hold.
And hear what Lindsay says. Lindsay Charles says these are the topic that the church failed to address.
It's true. It is true. It is true.
You
You
know,
skirt around the issues and that is why you said something earlier, Auntie Donna, which is true. Everything some people run go tell pastor. I
mm,
cannot understand it. I don't, and I can't fathom it.
let me say this as you know, as let me say this to the community, my community, and y'all can run with it. And I'm not saying this with any reservation or any intended apologies. Know this. when you go to your pastor about the intimate relationship that you have with your spouse, wife, or husband, soul tie, soul tie. No, the pastor have something over you. You have to stay at the church. Cause you know why nobody else go hear it. Soul tie. I ain't telling them nothing. I'm not gonna tell them what happens in my life. No. Because one thing for sure, you would never hear some pastor come and tell the church what them are going with.
That's true. You'll never hear that.
Pastor say, yo, wait. You would never hear a pastor do that. So
True.
why are you going to get your pastor in it and tying yourself to a pastor by telling them what goes on in your bedroom with your husband, your legally married husband? Forget about that. Go ahead, Rosie. Wow, we have
Yeah.
to go. You said,
Wow.
of course, the pastor went way past his place. Yes, of course, it went way past his.
Yeah, and as I said, what threw me off most of all is not what he said, is the people under there endorsing what he's saying before you put him in his place. No, for me, and you know me already, Auntie that I said, when I'm writing, I'm very detailed
Yeah,
and I'm going to talk the truth.
that's
Me say
right.
you're out of place.
That's right.
You're too rude. You don't have no place in people's bedroom, and you, pastor, can tell me what to do in my bedroom.
Rude. And somebody else say him out of place. What him I do in my bedroom? Yes, absolutely. Somebody say unless that man is a side man to have sex without romance to his wife, unless him is a side man and him just go and have sex with
Well,
his wife.
that man have him wife, but he says, let me tell you what exactly he says. He said dog style is wrong, oral sex is wrong, and all of these things. Lizard lap and dog style, all these
We
things.
are for freestyle.
Straight up, that's not his business.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, no. I mean, I tell you, don't go, don't go, don't do it. Don't do anybody, don't tell anybody that because it is so private, it's so intimate that if you share that with person, they can hold it against you. You know, go
Yeah,
tell a friend now get some of the doggy style and lizard lap and pan table and all of that. Them a go want get some, them a go envy you, man. Them a want lick where your foot too. You understand? All right.
that's right.
See if I have a comment. Lord Jesus. Uncle Leroy no call and Uncle Trevor no call. Oh, not so quiet. Oh, no, not going to keep me and Rosie here because Rosie must go. Right? So how the past with all the past month
The pastor, I think,
doggy side wicked. Some of those pastor are GI them church
I give them.
I give them brother bun. So them tell the church sister one way for your husband and dog if you me. God, tonight, God. No, sir. But not play with no tonight, so I'm not play with no tonight. What is unbecoming with? I want to read all of the comment before. Good afternoon and welcome. Speak up.
It's and then you gonna get me and panic, Yeah, sister Rosie, that topic can panic me.
Wait, panic you with? Which part
Oh,
I panic?
that's
Which
that.
part? The circumcised part or what the doggy style part? Where you panic with?
But this, when no one know have say circumstance part of enlarge. We know say when the circumcised when it they turn over the head, turn over the skin.
Say turn thumper.
That, that, that's why when they doctor almost you have to put piece on that beat injection to be bigger.
No, man. No. Yeah.
Circumstances are like this. When it can't turn over, then
But listen, but you see what you're not understanding. Let me tell you about circumcision. Is that you cut the flesh, and it could be that it got swollen and never, no, it could have activated that gland that wasn't, causing it to grow. That's what the circumcision does.
Okay.
Understand? So all of the man them out there wanna have on a itsy bitsy. Consider everybody I do what you call it cosmetic surgery, not a dispensation, yeah. Wanna go consider a little circumcision. Uh,
I don't want to for me as much already, Auntie. That.
swear, God bless you, Uncle Leroy. God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can't manage tonight. I can't manage. Just if I when I must leave, I can't leave.
All right, so let's read a couple more comments. Pastor run the relationship. This is from Cleveland Harlequin. He said, Pastor run the relationship in a lot of churches. Wife would more respond to pastor directly than the husband. Yes, so I mean,
It is true.
the
It is
pastor
true.
bed in on the bedroom.
And let me speak on that particular thing that he said a while ago.
Yes.
You have pastors, you have church sisters, because mostly they are the guilty ones.
Mm-hmm.
They will not cook their Sunday dinner for their husband, but they have pastor dinner ready. They go all out for pastor. If pastor say run, they ask how fast. If pastor said jump, they ask how high. And leave their spouse, their husbands, to the mercy of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fact. And that is what is causing a lot of the breakups.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Lindsay Charles says, who does the pastor tell his problem to? Pastor don't have no problem. The pastor don't have no problem in that way, because the pastor have little sense. The pastor is doing doggy style and every other style that there is. Turn round, turn over, underneath and everything. So understand?
Well, let me respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
She said, who does the pastor tells his or her problems to? I can tell you, a lot of them have a myriad of problems, but they won't tell the regular members. They may tell maybe other pastors, the police, or seek professional counseling. And that is why I said, for me, I don't know about nobody else. If I have a problem in my marriage, I am not speaking to my pastor.
No,
I
sir.
rather speak to somebody neutral. You don't know me, I don't know you.
Mhm.
And we go and we sit and we discuss it. I don't want to be uncomfortable sitting under you. So that's just my take. You don't have to do that. But
Right.
I think that's the best way. So you don't know my business.
Right.
Straight up.
Walipa question are coming. What is the right style? The right style is what is right for you. That is the right style is what is right for you. Nobody,
What you can manage.
whatever you can manage. Michelle, every couple is unique and have different ways of enjoying their sex life. So talk to your partner and work on understanding and practicing what gives you both the most pleasure and leave pastor out of it. And that's exactly what we're saying. Una have the conversation, no? See if it can't work. It can't work. May I tell you the truth? We got to finish reading up this pass. We have 5 minutes to go. Lindsay Charles says maybe the pastor was dropping words on his rival who took the side why he was debating the position. Jesus. Now the story take a different turn, Rosie. What?
But he has no biblical evidence to back up what he's saying. That is my point. Where in the Bible tell you that you can do doggy style or go on the stove or go on the counter or whatever the case is. There's no biblical evidence.
Reason why people believe this is because they don't know Bible, they don't know contextual, they don't, all of these things that is happening now, Rosie, used to take place back then,
Mhm.
You remember, I just came from France, and in France, the Romans, them used to walk naked. They were sexual. Them out there had gone with them things. Them something little bit like my pinky finger. Yes, them never circumcised. Them Roman Catholic. Yeah, them something little bit. Me have picture of them. Can me make sure take picture of them. You understand? They weren't circumcised, but these things that is happening now, and it's just, as I say, religion I try to dictate to people and control people. It's a one way of controlling your life, guys. Um, let's read two more comment before we say good night. Who is this? Darnell says, any style you create with your husband, that is the right style. No, tonight, no normal. Lord have mercy. The pastor is old fashioned. People are laughing. Lord Jesus have mercy. I don't think getting bigger is Michelle gets smaller. Yo, Michelle, that's the way you do. Michelle, Michelle, as you grow up, you get smaller, Michelle.
Oh
Hey,
my goodness.
behave yourself, behave yourself. We love it. Uncle Leroy is blessed forevermore. No circumcision. His
I
wife.
can't bother. I can't bother. I can't bother. This is too much.
All right, guys. And the pastor have a wife to cook. Oh, Jesus. The right position in what makes you and your hearts go giddy up. Them
No,
people
that's true. That's true.
is so true. And with that, we want to close tonight. Let's talk. I'm glad we came, right, Rosie? I am
Yes, yes, it's great sacrifice,
I am
but
so
we,
glad.
we decided to pull it off.
Yes, yes, indeed. And it was beautiful. It was wonderful. And I think we'll come back next week. While I'm sitting here, Rosie, I figured out a way that we can do next week program. So
All
we
right.
see you guys next week and let's talk. If you want to hear the replay of this broadcast, tune in to Positive Radio 106.9 or on the website at www.positiveradio.com. Guys, all of the replay, which is all of your comments. If you go on our website, you will hear it. Rosie, the replays are the best, right?
That's right.
The replays are the best. It come in like Sunday night overnight food when you eat it Monday. It tastes
Sunday, Monday.
yeah,
Woo.
Sunday, Monday. Yes, it tastes great. Good afternoon to you, Sister A's with Chris. So with that, I'm gonna turn it over for the closing for no one else but our co-host to the most. We had fun tonight. The community love when we are
Definitely. And of course, we couldn't have done it without you because myself and Auntie Donna just talking, just chatting away, it wouldn't be so much fun. So we happy that you participated. We happy that, your calls, your text messages, you made it what it really, 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 really was tonight. So we thank you again and tune in next Thursday for another episode on Let's Talk. Yes, so we'll see you. Much love and blessings. Much love.
all right. Thank you
Peace
very much,
out.
co-host. Get some rest. You deserve that rest. Get some rest. You deserve that rest. All right. God bless
Blessing you, my sister.
you. Wow, wow. Somebody said, "My laugh till my cry." Rosie have to go. Sister Avis, Chris, I know you normally watch the broadcast behind the scenes. I hope we shared a lot of stuff, and the community shared a lot of stuff tonight. And who would who would think that a show that turned out to be all this way would be such fun? So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, share the broadcast if you have not done so already. If you have not done so already, please share the broadcast, like, thumbs up, and we will meet you again next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. And remember to be kind to someone. You don't know what the next person is going through. It is important if you go out intentionally to be kind to someone because all of us are struggling and you don't want to be that person that caused somebody to trigger into the negative direction. Be positive. Like I met a guy today in Macy's, and he said to me, "You're just the best person that I've spoke to all day." Let me take this final call. Good afternoon and welcome.
Welcome, love, come love the doggy style.
You love
My style. So fast, I
doggy,
go get another one, then me and my
doggy.
husband.
All right. God bless ya. Thank you. Okay, well, we know what Rebecca loves. It's all Bow Wow Chihuahua. I wonder which one of the dog them she a talk about. German Shepherd, the dotted one. Chihuahua, Fitzu, Witsu, whatever, mongrel, dog style, what kind of dog style, whatever it is, it's all up to you. I don't want to know which dog, as long as you say a dog style. I don't want to know which dog, right? So, we don't want to know which dog, But let me tell you something. God bless you, man. And me there for Remember, our fish fry is June 8th as I get off camera and let you see the information. A pit bull. Somebody said pit bull. I can't stay with you. No, not nice. Y'all are not nice. I swear, y'all not gonna let me go? Huh? Donna Lofter. Wait, what kind of dog you think Rebecca at work? What kind of dog style? Pit bull? Lindsay Charles say a pit bull, But I tell you, you put smiles on faces tonight, guys. Oh, let me tell you something. God is indeed good. So, guys, be good, be kind to somebody, and thank you, guys. Thank you for all of you who played such a great part in tonight's broadcast. This was lovely. I really enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Yeah, man, it really was. So we thank God. Whatever you want is what we give you. So if you come back next week with the same thing, it's the same thing we're going to give you. If you want something else, we will do it for you. All right, guys. God bless you. Until next time that I see you. Remember the Pollyanna Project. You guys see me wearing my shirt. You guys see me wearing my shirt. I'm always into the Pollyanna Project. Let me make a sono shirt. I couldn't find a shirt. This is the Pollyanna logo right here. And my name is Donna on it, of course. And these are the shirts that our directors wear. So be a part of the Pollyanna Project. Exciting things are coming ahead because that's what God wants from us. All right. So God bless you, everyone. Until next time we meet, may God continue to be with you. Amen. Amen.
Oh.